We've had the men's, it's time for the women's. The Shaw & Partners Next Gen Iron Series Eliminator Race number 3. It's all on the line here. 8 women, 1 spot on the Dream Tour.
Righto,
The
ladies,
Shaw &
toes
Partners
on
Iron
behind.
Series. The girls will get down
Set.
into the action. Swim, ski, board is the order. We saw what happened last time. We'll go through the run list. Clues, Hart, Dakota Luke, Tully Elliott, Chelsea Wood, Millie Derbyshire, Nikita Nissan-Saren, and Emma McDonald. 2 from Northcliffe, 3 from Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park, Redhead, Surfers Paradise, and Newport. That is how they'll line up. They get into their work. The first 2 rounds dominated by Clues. Hart and Luke not too far away. Outside of that, Tully Elliott and Chelsea Wood would need a massive boil over to get the result done. I don't think Millie Derbyshire, Nikita Nissan-Saren, or Emma McDonald can qualify, but they can ruin somebody's dream here by getting a big result. And like you said, winning is the key, and have a look at Olivia Clues go. She's jumped on the front. It's not her best leg. It doesn't matter. She knows if she wins, she's in.
Yeah, she's not going to muck around. She's, she knows that she's won race number 2, 1 and 2, should I say, back to back. She's on those perfect 40 points, but if she can go number 3, she's fully secured it, and she doesn't let anyone get in there.
Yeah, Chelsea Wood in second place, Dakota Luke just outside her as well, and then Charlotte Hart. So those 3 Burleigh girls fighting hard. We can see Nikita Nissan-Saren tacked onto the side there, just working very, very hard on the alongside her clubmate Emma McDonald on either side of that group. Millie Derbyshire and Tully Elliott tacked onto the end. So just like, well, I think Olivia Clues would have looked at Byron Diekman in the last one and gone, he put himself under pressure. He had to fight all the way home. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get on the front and go. And she's done exactly that. Set yourself up early. Her best leg's coming up next in the ski leg there. Don't give anybody any chances. Just strangle this race to the very, very end, and don't give anybody a shot.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't let anyone in there. And she would have had a good chat with her coach from Newport, Trent Herring. He knows how to get this done, so he would have been right into it. Just get in there, start off, swim, ski, board, and even if swim isn't her best leg, it's how you perform swimming tired and under fatigue as well. So it kind of changes things when you're a fresh swimmer to a tired swimmer. So at the moment, you can see she's done the work, she's done the fitness. Just as we saw our winner, Byron Diekman, he said, I've been training so hard for this because I knew how hard it was going to be when I was racing.
It's an excellent point that I don't think you understand unless you do it. Everyone thinks, well, swimming. If you're good fresh, you could be good tired. But fresh, you probably get a couple of athletes who maybe aren't the quality of swimmer who mix it up. But once you get tired, it's all about the work you've done. It's all about the endurance you have in the tank and the quality of swimmer you are. And there's been some swimmers over, well, the last sort of 10 or 15 years who third leg of an iron or late in an enduro, like we're seeing Olivia Clues here, are much better than they would be race 1, leg 1. You were one of them. Obviously, Shannon Eckstein, Kai Hurst, as good as it gets. Late in the day, when things start to get hard, and like we've seen Ali Day and Lana Rogers do the last couple of summers, that is when they come to the fore. And Olivia Clues is proving right now when things get tough, that's when she gives her best.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see that at the moment. She looks very, very good. She's got a nice stroke, nice rhythm out there, but she's just... Burleigh heads are absolutely just swarming her at the moment.
Yeah.
They are coming in hot. They train down the road under Michael King there. They are coming in very strong. So Newport versus Burleigh heads at the moment. We've also got Northcliffe not too far away.
Yeah, Dakota Luke, Chelsea Wood, and Charlotte Hart, they're hanging on, and they're really pushing it the entire way. They've seen 2 of their, club mates go in 2nd and 3rd in that men's race and will miss out to Byron Diekman. They know that they don't want it to happen again. And this group of 5's really broken away. Millie Derbyshire there just in the background. Tully Elliott as well, sort of struggling to hang on. And you've got to be in this front group. I know there'll be waves coming through, but you've got to set yourself up and put yourself in the right place right now. The girls working hard for home. They're in that gutter, not much on offer. And here come the might of the Burleigh girls. And a little lump as well. It'll go underneath them. I don't think anyone will go down the front.
Yeah, that was so. They've gone to that gutter now. So it's just all about milking and streamlining and just really getting yourself to that shore zone as fast as you can, because that's where you're going to get that little wave. Once you get past the back break to the gutter, you're unfortunately in no man's land. But this is the moment right now. We can see all the girls stepping up, pushing themselves, and it looks like we're going to have the top 5 on this front wave.
5 down the front wave, 5 down the front wave. Good skills from all the ladies. 1 or 2 on the top drops off. 1 or 2 on the top dropped off. I think there's 1 on the wave behind as well. So that's exactly what you want. And what a change up up in the front there. Emma McDonald stands up, gets into her work. She's done a fantastic job to start to wind up here in the girls. They start to get going. Second place there, Chelsea Wood doing a great job. Olivia Clues there. Millie Derbyshire, she jumped the gap, so did a great work. Great little body surfing wave there, and she's found waves every time. And a group of 5 has turned into basically a group of 7 at the moment. They turned that arch head down onto the ski. Ty Dowker, who looks comfortable and who looks under pressure.
Yeah, coming out of the swim leg, McDonald looked really comfortable. Obviously going to the strength of the swim, but expect to see a big move now from Dakota Luke and that Olivia Clues. We know going from swim to ski, it's the fastest craft in the ocean, but also skill set skiing through the guillotine here of North Burleigh.
Oh, yeah, that inside shore break, that's for sure. So it was Wood, McDonald, Clues, Derbyshire, Hart, Dakota Luke, Tully Elliott. Nikita Nissen-Saren was the only one who missed those waves on the way home, so she's got some work to do. Clues gets hit out in front. Oh, off. I think that's Chelsea Wood on the yellow. Yeah, it is. Lost the ski. She's gone from first all the way back. She's got to get back on. Panic stations for Chelsea Wood. Get on the ski, get going again. And, well, Ty Dowker called it the guillotine, and I think that is absolutely spot on because a few of these girls have ended up underneath the crunch.
Yeah, this is the trickiest part of the whole lot. If you can get through there and get moving, you get a little bit of a breather and that little safe zone in the gutter. But it hasn't worried Olivia Clue. She's been hit a couple of times. You just see on that south end, it could be McDonald out there getting through there. Millie Derbyshire not too far away.
Charlotte Hart with them.
And Charlotte Hart. So it is still not over. To put into perspective, Olivia Clue's on that perfect 40, but Charlotte Hart is on that 37. And from what we just saw with the boys Next Gen just before that, it's really anything can happen.
Yeah, Charlotte Hart winding up there, starting to go to the lead, just go past Clues. And anyone who can paddle past Olivia Clues must be moving very, very well. Emma McDonald doing a great job sitting in there as well. We got a 6th yesterday in the specialist, but not the result she would have liked in the enduro the other day. I think she had an 18th to finish, so that really ruined her chances from the jump. She is as good as anyone in this competition, proving that now. Millie Derbyshire not too far behind either. She's had a 6th and an 11th over the last couple of days. You can't have anything outside the top sort of 5 or 6 if you want to get that Shaw and Partners Next Gen spot, and Clues knows that. She's had 2 wins. Charlotte Hart, she's had a 2nd and a 3rd over the weekend, so she'll need maybe a win and Clues to get a 6th or a 7th if she wants to get that spot. It doesn't look like it's happening at the halfway mark of round number 3 of the Shaw and Partners Next Gen Iron Woman Series, and Clues to the front, Charlotte Hart in 2nd place.
Yeah, swim, ski, board is the order for this last race of the Eliminator, the hardest one of all. And the women are doing very, very well, showing their fitness, how good they are. But as you said before, just adding up the points with Clues. Looking at Deepman, I reckon the nerves would have hit, the heart rate would have pumped up a little bit just watching that. But you can only focus, as we said before, you can only think of that W, getting in, getting first, and letting all the points add up. But if Olivia Clues does win this, she has taken the triple threat. She's had 1, 2, 3. She can do it all across all fields. But Charlotte Hart's definitely not letting her have it easy.
She's been to the trial. She's been through the trial. She knows how hard it is and doesn't want to go back. Charlotte Hart's going to continue to fight. There's waves on. Well, there's runners on offer. They're not really waves at this point. You can see Clues, the technique there from the kayaking background. Very, very good on that ski. Great skills. And here she goes. The nose dips in that little runner. It's not really a wave. She's just sitting on the back. And these skis can run on anything. And you just got to keep the speed up. Hart comes down one. That'll be more of a wave. It'll start to stand up for Clues as well. She's got to dip that nose down. She can get down that. It might take her the entire way through the gutter. They're great skills from Charlotte Hart to come up alongside Olivia Clues. Those two start to wind up, try to get through the hole, and well, we've got a change in the lead. Charlotte Hart goes to 1.
And I have to point out, I think that Michael King's been really smart the way he's had that line. We saw Fletcher Warren take that line, swim, board, ski every single time he got a wave. So for Charlotte Hart at the moment, I think she's taking that line very, very smart because it is difficult and challenging to read the surf and hold your lines when you're under fatigue. But she is looking very good. But Olivia Clues, she's got the steely eyes on. She wants it. She wants to take 3 from 3, so she's up and about at the moment.
2 legs down, 1 to go. She's chasing Charlotte Hart at the moment. That is our winner from round 1 and round 2. That is the gap to Charlotte Hart out in front. Ty Dowker in the beach. Charlotte Hart's got this one by the scruff of the neck, but she needs Clues to fall further back.
Yeah, the red jersey sits with Olivia Clues at the moment, and it's an opportunity for Clues to size up where Hart is. One thing about Charlotte Hart, she's going to a favoured leg now of the board. We know Clues has come off that of the ski. Charlotte Hart potential will lead this out and around. Oh, ski coming in right in front of Hart. Drama aplenty here as Hart has just collided with a ski. He's on top of a ski at the moment, has opened up the door for Clues to sneak on the inside.
Chelsea Woods lost her ski. It's hit her teammate there. Burleigh on Burleigh crime, and that's absolutely brutal. You can see the board just stopped there. You can see it. She just lost all momentum, and that's allowed Olivia Clues to get back into this one. That is Chelsea Wood making her way up the beach. She can't believe what's happened either. She's all the way down in 8th place. Hart in 1, Clues in 2, Luke McDonald, Tully Elliott, Millie Derbyshire. I think that's Chelsea Wood in 7 and Nikita Nissan in 8. Our leaders out the back, they're going to work at the moment as the back markers just trying to get back into this race, but they've got a lot of work to do.
Unfortunately for Hart, I don't think there was much more she could do from there. She did the right thing. She didn't want to lose the pace or her rating, so she kept going. Essentially tried to paddle over, but unfortunately with the skis, it's very hard to get. When we paddle our boards, we've got a fin at the back of it. So that's what really clicked in and got caught on that rudder. So unfortunately, she couldn't wake her way over it. But at the moment, looking out in front, she hasn't let that unsettled her. So very good athlete mentally to be able to get through that, because that is very rare. That you don't really see that happen often. But she's up and about at the moment, and she's really fighting for this win.
Charlotte Hart out in front. Olivia Clues in 2. Dakota Luke in 3. Emma McDonald in 4. I think Tully Elliott, Derbyshire, Nikita Nissan, and Chelsea Wood, they may be out of it at this point. The gap is too big. Our lead group of 3, and it's been Burleigh, Newport, and Northcliffe all weekend in the Shaw and Partners Next Gen Ironwoman Series. And once again, it's exactly the same. Hart leads, Clues in 2nd, Luke in 3rd, and then a gap back to McDonald.
It's a big day for them all. Well, not only a big day, it's big day number 3, and they've really had to be mentally on for 2 hours. But we'll go back and we'll have a look at that replay of we saw Hart and also her teammate there coming through.
Oh, slews across. She does well. Sits back, pops props over the top and just gets that board caught. And you can see next to her, Olivia Clues, while she's standing around getting hit by skis and waves, Clues shoots through, but they had a couple more to deal with. They're around the cans now. They start to go to work and start to go to home. And if it stops right now, Olivia Clues wins, but that doesn't matter. They were still going to crown a round 3 eliminated champion. Hart gets up on her knees, starts to go to work. Clues comes up alongside her. Dakota Luke not too far away, and Emma McDonald is still close enough, but the winner will come from these 4 ladies.
Yeah, absolutely. As you said before, Josh, there's not really too many waves out and about. They're more kind of runners, and you either get a smaller runner or a bigger runner. Whatever type of runner it is or whatever size it is, you really have to work. You can't take a break. And we just see Clues. She's just working. She did a few double arms just to make sure she secured that. She's actually taken Hart's line back from in the swim and the board. So she's come through a little bit on the north side. So we've seen a good wave through there time and time again. So be really interesting to see if she can pick up a little wave by herself.
Clues is just on the stomach, grinding it out. They know this final leg is all about fight, the skill, ability, all of that goes out the window. How much hard work have you done and how badly do you want it? Dakota Luke from the clouds cracks one down the side. What about that? She comes from nowhere. 3rd to 1st, out in front, and Dakota Luke, who's sitting 3rd overall on the point score, 4 points down on Clues, but here we go. Clues comes down. Charlotte Hart as well. The squeeze is on. The Burleigh girls on the right-hand side. Clues on the left. We're about to have a sprint finish. They duck down this little one. First to stand up is Hart in the middle. Hart starts to go. Clues is over. Luke gives up. Oh, Charlotte Hart. What about that one? What about the run from Charlotte Hart? Comes around. She wins the Eliminator. Maximum points for the young lady from Burleigh. She did everything right and she overcame so much to win. Dakota Luke in 2nd place. But that'll be enough for Olivia Clues. It's fait complete there. 40 points. She gets another 18 there. 58 will be enough for Olivia Clues to be our Shaw and Partners Next Gen Ironwoman Series champion. We will see her back next summer at the top level.
Yeah, after she takes a big breather then and kind of takes it all in, obviously coming off a sprint finish, very, very difficult. But congratulations, Olivia Clues. You'll be wearing the red togs for the Shaw and Partners Iron Series next year, which she's had a taste of that this year, so she'll just know how special that is to get that. I love Charlotte Hart. I love the way that she went about that last race then. She really gave it to Clues and getting caught up by her teammate and then getting off in that sprint finish. incredible. She had so much speed.
Yeah, she did a fantastic job. Here's Nikita Nissen-Seren making her way in, as well as Chelsea Wood. A tough day for these ladies. They would have liked a better result in the end, but they've been fantastic all weekend long. Millie Derbyshire the same as she works her way up. That's Nissen-Seren. She's been very, very good all weekend, and very, very bright future for the international who now lives out here in Australia, race for BMD Northcliffe. So great to see the internationals doing their thing. What a weekend of racing it has been so far. Absolutely unbelievable competition from these ladies.